Hi Florida, this video is for the Pick 3 pair method. All that method is where I go back for about a month to see what day the pairs are coming from. And then once you figure that out, you can just apply it to the next 7 days. So in this video, I'm just going to show you basically how I do that and then a couple examples. Make sure that you do stick around for the very end of the video. I will be covering an interesting pattern for the 3 digits, so make sure you do watch the entire video. Okay, so for Florida, you guys seem to like Wednesdays. This method is good for 7 days. The types of pair play that Florida offers is front pair and back pair. A couple examples for that. So let's say that 5-9-7 fell and you played a 5-9 front pair. You would win $25. Let's say that you had played the 5-9 front pair, but 9-5-7 hit instead. You would not win because it does have to be an exact play. And then same example, let's say you had played a 9-7 back pair and 5-9-7 hit. You would also win $25. And then if it happened to fall as 5-7-9, you would not win because it does have to be an exact play. One thing to note with this, so it doesn't have to be like 5-9-7. It can be like say you played a 9-7 back pair. It can be like 0-9-7, 1-9-7, 2-9-7, etc. And then same thing with the front pair. So it does not have to be just 5-9-7. You would still win if it showed up as like 5-9-1, 5-9-2, 5-9-3. Etc. Okay, so in this part of the video, I'm just going to show you, I'm not going to go through every single number there. So if you cannot see it, just make sure that you do pull up whatever site you use to look at the numbers. So this part is just showing you the back testing that I do. So on Wednesday, on July 11th, 136 fell. And then from that, from 136, you had a 1-6 front pair. And that was on July 12th. And then you had a 3x1 split, let's see, on July 16th with 371. And that 164 fell on July 12th. Okay, so on the next Wednesday, on July 18th, you had 790 fall. So on that case, you had a 7-9 front pair on July 22nd with the 792. Okay, so just going to show you a couple more examples. Okay, so on July 25th, you had 2-4-1 fall, and then you had a 4x1 split on July 29th with 4-5-1. And then on August 1st, you had a 4-2-8 fall. And that, let's see here. So on August 2nd, you had 8-4 front pair. And that was it was also a 8x4 split on August 2nd from that 4-2-8. So based on all of that, the potential pairs in the next 7 days are going to be going from the 4-4-3, most likely that hit today. So the potential pairs would be a 4-3 front pair, a 4x4 split, a 4-4 front pair, a 4x3 split, a 3-4 front pair, and a 3x4 split pair. Okay, so Florida, that's all for the pair method. If you do have any questions on that part of it, just let me know in the comments below. For those of you who just want to check out the pattern I was seeing for the 3-digit play, give me just a second so I can take a sip of some water, and then I'll show you what I'm referring to. So just give me a moment. Okay, Florida, so let me go back here so I can show you what I'm referring to. Okay, so I don't even know how to refer to these because I just noticed it about an hour ago when I was putting this video together. So if you go back to July 11th on Wednesday, and of course on this, it's a new pattern I'm noticing, so I won't know like how, like if it's a if it's like a long-term pattern for Florida or if it's just a short-term thing. So you will need to go back and back test this theory if it does pique your interest. Okay, so so like I said, I don't really know how to refer to it, but if you notice with, okay, let me show you the examples. That would be easier. So what you would do, so you see how on July 11th, you had, give me just a second, sorry, I'm getting a phone call and it's blocking my view here. So, okay, so you have July 11th, you had 136 fall, and then if you notice, you also have, you had 164 fall, and then 115 fall. And what stood out to me with that is, so you had the 1-3, and then in that same week, that 1-4 showed up, and then you have that 1-5 on July 13th with 115 show up. And you also had 1-6 show up on July 12th, and they also had 1-7 fall or show up on July 16th. So again, I don't know if there's anything to this, so you may want to back test this, especially if you do your own workouts. But also, if you go to the next week, you also have, let's see here. And again, if you cannot see this very well, just pull up whatever site you use for your, for Florida. Okay, so in this next week, on the week of July 18th, let me see what I was looking for. Okay, so in this week, you had 3-5, let's see, 3-5 on July 21st. You had 3-6 and 3-7 on July 20th. And then you also have, I don't know if you can see this or not very well, but you also had, let's see, 0-9 on July 18th, and then 0-1 fell. And then also, Florida, I was also noticing this in these other examples too. So you see how, okay, so on the week of July 25th, you also have 4-1 fall on July 25th. And then you also have 5-1 fall a little bit later that week. And then same thing, you see how you have the 7-8 fall on July 30th. And you also have 7-7 fall on July 31st. And then I'm just noticing this, but you also have 8-0 fall on July 28th. And then you also had 8-1 fall on July 30th. Okay, and then same thing here. So on this this last example, you also had 1 6, or let me look for this. Hang on. Okay, so well, this week you may not have been able to catch this because or wait, maybe you could, because 428 fell on August 1st, and then you have 1-8 fall on August 3rd. So, and then same thing too. So August 2nd, you have 8-4 fall there, and then you also have the 8-3 fall on August 3rd as well. And then you also have the 8-5, which is on August 5th. So it's just something that I found really interesting. So if you guys, I would go ahead and backtest this, especially if you do your own workouts. Okay, and if you are kind of a newbie, this may not make a lot of sense. So I would just stick with the pairs if what I explained doesn't make sense as far as, as far as what I covered other than the pairs. So anyway, that's it for today. If you do have any questions, just let me know in the comments.